There we are. Hello. There we go. All right. Excellent. Back up and running. Everything seems to be normal. All right. Back at it. All right. We've got here some of the Commander spoilers. And so some of you may know that Commander this year is going to be based on 4 different mechanics: Madness, Populate, Morph, and Flashback. So, there's a lot that can be said for these, and I don't want to get too into it. We could. There's a possibility we could be just making a video about this, talking about the new Commander products and how that's going to look. But I do want to do a quick little heads up here for everybody. So the first creature for the Morph deck is named Kadena Slinking Sorcerer, and it's a 1 black, green, blue, so Sultai colors for a 3/3 Naga Wizard. The first face down creature spell you cast each turn costs 3 less to cast. Whenever a face down creature enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. A lot of power for Morph. Face down creatures, a lot of them entering is going to be a lot of card draw, which is awesome. Creature based decks like that love card draw tacked onto their creatures. It's always really something that can get your engines rolling. The cost reduction on your first face down creature each turn is also really good. I think things like Leyline of the Void, Vidalcan Orrery will be great in this deck. So you can flash in basically a free morph creature every turn, which is also draw a card every turn. And I think that's going to be very strong. Savine the Chronoclasm, now this is the flashback deck, is 2 red, blue, red, white, so Jeskai colors for a 2/2 human wizard. Prevent all damage that will be dealt to Savine the Chronoclasm. So it means things like Blasphemous Act aren't going to work. Those kind of damage-based removals aren't going to work. Hitting them for damage isn't going to work. It's going to be the Eternal Blocker, so that's all going to be pretty annoying, which is pretty good for them. And then, whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell from your graveyard each turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. This is really good for, obviously, the flashback deck. It's also good on cards like Aftermath. It's also good on cards that can cast themselves from the graveyard by other means that I don't know of right now. I'm sure there's probably something. Cards that allow you to target and cast instants and sorceries out of your graveyard. Those are going to allow you to copy and trigger that. It's going to be... I think it'll be pretty good. I'm a little surprised they went with Jeskai colors. I would have thought Grixis. But, what have you. That's their choice to make. But they did also have the Madness deck. So maybe that's why, because that's black-red, and they didn't want 2 decks that were heavily black-red in that way. So, I can respect that. Angie Falconwrath is 1 black-red for a 1/3 vampire. This is the commander that's heading the Madness deck. Has haste. You can tap it and discard a card and draw a card. Now, this is really different because normally what a card would say is tap, discard a card, draw a card. But this one is you tap and discard a card to draw a card. Now, the reason that's relevant is because you can't just tap it, not discard, and then get a free card draw. It's not tap draw, which could be relevant because in a deck like this, I'm sure you might be running things that would take advantage of a low hand size or discard outlets, things like that. So the fact that you have to have a card in hand, I think, balances this card a little bit. Not that I think it was going to necessarily be overpowered otherwise, but, whatever. Whenever you discard a card, if it has Madness, untap Angie Falconwrath. Now, this is cool because if you're running a lot of Madness cards in the Madness card commander deck, then you could discard it, and you don't have to cast the Madness cost to untap Angie. So you could keep that running as long as you keep drawing Madness cards, which could be really good if you're looking for something in particular and you're really digging for an answer. And then finally, the last commander is for the Populate deck. And now, I'm glad they went 3 color. I'm glad we didn't get just another Selesnya Populate because, Tristani exists, and, Reese the Redeemed exists. Those things exist. So the fact that they branched into a 3rd color is nice. They went Naya. So we have Jired Conclave Exile, which is 2, a red, a green, and a white for a 2/5 human shaman, so big booty. When Jired Conclave Exile enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 green rhino creature token with trample. So he comes in With for 5 mana, you're bringing in 6 power, 9 toughness. That's, sure, that's really good. You're making a 4/4 token, which is nice. And they did say that none of the tokens made by the deck are anything lower than a 3/3, I think. So they're looking for big boy tokens. This isn't a go wide tiny soldier strategy. They want you to be making like Desolator Twin, and then you're going to populate the Desolator Twin. You're going to have just 10/10, 10/10, 10/10. Things like that are really what they're looking for. And I respect that they're going that route. I think it's nice to not just see another go wide token strategy, and instead they're like, you know what? Let's just make some big ones, and I like that. The other effect is whenever Jiret attacks, populate. Don't like that he has to attack because it's only a 2 power, but they did give him the booty, so. Then, the token entering the battlefield. Oh, yeah, sorry. When he attacks, populate. The token enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. So, also, not necessarily ideal, in my opinion. Because if you populate like an angel token with vigilance, then the vigilance doesn't matter until the following turn. But I don't want to be one of the guys who complains about it, just find stuff to nitpick about. I think that this could be a really fun commander. I think the fact that he has to attack can be mitigated by plenty of cards in Magic, and I think that there will be a lot of people who really find enjoyment with this commander, and I think we'll be able to make some cool decks. So, with that being said, that is our quick spoiler. I know there's a couple other cards that came out, but we're not going to address all of them right now. Like I said, there's a much higher chance that we do an independent video talking about what the new commanders are and what they're going to mean for Commander in the future, especially as the new spoilers come out. I really want to get ahead of that and kind of maybe make some more videos that way. But tonight, we are playing Arena, so we are in the world of Standard. And tonight, we're going to be making a deck using Yarok again, because Yarok is such a fun card, one of my favorites. And we're playing Esper Yarok tokens. Now, if you watched the stream recently, I think it was on one of the episodes. I don't think it was when I was free playing. We ran into a deck that was using Divine Visitation and Yarok, and I thought that was awesome. And so, we are going to kind of make something like that of our own. We're going to try to take advantage of tokens in Esper colors, and this is how we did it. So we have 2 negates for protection. We didn't have any counter spells in here, but we found that Planeswalkers were an issue, and negate was a pretty good answer to those Planeswalkers. I know there's also Vraska's Contempt. So we are running Prison Realm and Vraska's Contempt in the deck. We only have one of each of those, and negates kind of filled that role pretty well. I like what it's done so far. Good enough for us to keep it in the deck. We have 2 Dusk Legion Zealots, 2 Corpse Knights. These get some extra damage in pretty well. Double trigger becomes a shock every time a creature enters the battlefield, which is really nice. We have the 1 Prison Realm. We have 2 Aviation Pioneers, 2 Cloud Concealers, 3 Gift of Paradise to gain life against those pesky Cavalcade and Burn decks that are going around. 2 Jungle Bone Pioneers. So one of the things we focused on too is, because we're making tokens for Divine Visitation, we don't want to have a situation where our tokens suck without Divine Visitation. Now, that kind of just happens with them being 1/1s, but the thing we tried to do is, like, Aviation Pioneer creates flying Thopters. Jungle Bone Pioneer makes hex-proof Merfolk. We're trying to utilize what we can, even if we don't hit the Divine Visitation. With things like, we're running 3 Master Splicers. These come out with 4/4 Golem tokens, and that's not something to sneeze at. People do need to address it, and even addressing the Master Splicer leaves us with a 3/3 Golem token. So these are really great outside of that, especially like Yarok is doubling up all these tokens. We have 4 Risen Reef because, it's Risen Reef. Come on. How do you not run that with Yarok? And it's so good on its own. It's literally... it's a standard all-star. This is going to be... this card for me might go down as my favorite card in Standard for the foreseeable future. This card, I love it. I love it a lot. We have a Settle the Wreckage because, we're in white. 2 Ravenous Chupacabras, a Ritual of Soot, Vraska's Contempt, Cleansing Nova. I don't like that we have to have all these board wipes, but we kind of have to have all these board wipes. That's just what's going on. 3 Divine Visitation, 3 Yaroks, double the triggers up. We have roughly 1,000,000 different land names, as you can see down here. Tons of one-ofs. And part of that is for this Field of the Dead. Field of the Dead, making 4/4 Angels, is real spicy. Doubling it up with Yarok is just real extra spicy. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take that to ranked. And, yep, there we go. And we're going to see how that goes. We're going to see how it rolls. We've had some really good games with it. We've had some really bad games with it. So let's see if we can recreate some of the good ones. Luesit. Good luck. Slow hand, but we have all our mana colors. And one of those things includes a negate, which is nice. Well, we are going to have to play the Drowned Catacomb first, which is a little stinky. Drowned Catacomb tapped. Next turn, the Forest into the Woodland Cemetery into the Plains. Well, we couldn't stop that anyway. There we go. And pass our turn. Hold up a negate. Hope to get something out of this negate here. Yep, that is a great target for negate. Love getting rid of that. Opponent, I'm sure, is a huge fan. You can tell by the way they just smack us around a bit. Let's go ahead and put out the Risen Reef. We were going to put out Cloud Concealer, but if the Risen Reef lives, we get extra value out of the Cloud Concealer. And look at that. We already get more value by putting out an island. Opponent's not going to kill the Risen Reef, which is nice. We will not block the Pride Mate. Field of the Dead is also nice. We'll save that for now. Cloud Concealer, double trigger. Put the Risen Reef trigger ahead of the Cloud Concealer trigger. Sure, another Risen Reef is fine. No attacks. We will block with the Cloud Concealer and the Pride Mate if they don't gain life before going to combat. Well, they did, but we will still double block, I think. Yeah, I don't want, well, you know, we have Vraska's Contempt, whatever. Let's live dangerously. Yeah, that's fine. We could also Ritual of Soot, which would be pretty good, although it doesn't address the Vampire Sovereign. But that's probably okay. I think let's Cleansing Nova here. And destroy all creatures. That's probably fine. I'm okay with that. Opponent only has 2 cards in hand now, and so they use a lot of resources. They only have 1 white mana. Call to the Feast is a good card for them to pull there. That's, you know, we are at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are gonna make a token. We can Risen Reef. Okay. Alright. An opponent scoops it up. We're at 5 life, they're at 26, and they decided they were not going to be able to turn that around. And I get it. Sometimes you just look down and you just know. You know what's in your deck, you know what's going on, and, you know, you take the L. You take the L, you walk away. You save yourself for marriage, a nice boy, New Hampshire. And, you know, save yourself a little embarrassment. This is fine. We can play the Corpse Knight. We can play the Gift of Paradise. We'll start with the Godless Shrine tapped. I'll tell you, one of the biggest things that makes a difference is your mana base. Having a viable mana base is huge. Sure, Corpse Knight. Does opponent spend a removal on the Corpse Knight? Probably. They probably think our deck might be interested in this Corpse Knight, but in reality it's kind of just extra. No, opponent doesn't care about the Corpse Knight. We will... Yeah, we'll just, we'll pass, play the Gift of Paradise. Does the opponent... They're probably going to counter it? They're looking at their hand. No, they're gonna... Alright, they'll just kill our creature. That's okay. Narset. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Double second Risen Reef is pretty good. We actually can't cast Risen Reef, so let's cast Dusk Legion Zealot. Oh no, the Narset! Oh, we made an oopsie, guys. Alright, well, you know, you win some, you totally, throw an entire game with others. It happens. Yeah, you can, and you know what? I've had worse Cry the Carnariums. I'll tell you that much. I've had worse. Still, alright, we're gonna have to Cloud Conceal before the Risen Reef. We don't have the lands for these for the Risen Reef. Opponent Ops. And guys, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of the person. But here's the thing. Here's what makes me feel better. Alright, another Cry card name. Here's what makes me feel better. We didn't have another option. We didn't have another choice. We didn't. Because we could have just held on to our creatures at that point. But then what? Right? Oh no, we run into the same problem. Alright, we'll pass the turn and look for some green or blue mana. I guess we should have not put the gift on the forest. That might have been pretty silly. Let's just pass, I guess. Oh, this feels bad. God, Eternal Kefnet is bad. We do have a Ravenous Chupacabra that we can actually cast. Alright. Let's try to draw something out first. We'll choop. Getting rid of the Kefnet. Alright. Now we're going to try... They didn't counter our Chupacabra. So next turn, we're going to run out this Yarok. And see if we can do anything there. Do they kill the Chupacabra? They do. Which means they're out of kill spell. And the bright side is, even if they have another one of those, that does not kill Yarok. Alright, well, let's play a Plains. Play Yarok. Opponent. Now all of a sudden opponent might have something. They don't. Okay. Alright. We passed the turn here. Hope for no removal. Because if no removal, we're going to Aviation Pioneer, which will be really good. They swing. Oh, opponent doesn't swing. Okay. Alright, alright. Alright. Let's do the Aviation Pioneer first. Oh, and the... and of course it uses the gift. Hallowed Fountain tap because we can't cast the Risen Reefs. And opponent scoops it up. Alright, so opponent ran out of removal and they saw that we were going to start making some stuff. Divine Visitation and Thopters. Yeah, that's how we're playing. It's pretty fun. It's a good time. Pattern Matcher. Alright, maybe I'll try and make a deck with Pattern Matcher. I've seen, if I just run like 4 of good stuff or 4 of value, maybe I can just kind of trick into something good there. Yes, I was aware that it made the Angels right now, but I didn't want to run that out into a counter spell, which is why I waited for the Choop. I waited for the Choop because I wanted to do the counter spell. No, I'll mulligan that. I don't like our land setup. This is better for what we have in hand. Let's get rid of the Vraska's Contempt for now. We'll see if that does it. Alright, Godless Shrine tapped. Hopefully we can get some green mana. I'd love to Risen Reef into Risen Reef. Jeskai. I guess we'll Godless Shrine again. We do have enough mana to cast the Master Splicer, though. That is still not green mana. Man, I played against a Kaikar Storm deck recently. And I really hope it's not that, because not only was that deck miserable, it was very unfun to play against. This looks like a Jeskai control. Yeah. Alright, so let's get down the Risen Reef now while we can. I want to get down the Gift of Paradise, but if they don't get rid of the Risen Reef, I don't know. They got rid of the Aviation. Maybe they just shot early on the Sinister Sabotage, because maybe they thought they knew what was going on and they didn't. Yeah, go ahead. Oh no, maybe this is like Jeskai Sarkin or something. Crown Catacomb. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we can do this. Put this on a Godless Shrine. And then we can Risen Reef again. Okay. Take action. Alright, so we're ramping lands. I don't know if that means anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next turn we can do, yeah. Opponent is spending removal and not playing lands. Which means we actually have a decent shot. Alright, let's get this Divine Visitation down while we still can. Corpse Knight while we can. Does opponent have an answer for the Divine? Oh, they do! Alright, well, we don't have a way to get rid of that. We'll play Master Splicer. Sure. Do some damage. Go to combat, attack. Play this tapped. Like, opponent still isn't playing lands. Alright, well, there's a land. But, I mean, at this rate, we could just outvalue them, maybe, depending on what kind of stuff they're playing with. Like, clearly there's removal.deck. But we might be able to make more creatures than they can remove. Which would be, you know, the ideal situation. Banefire. Yeah, they have to spend everything just to get rid of that golem. We'll try... We'll end our turn, hold full control, make them think that there's something going on. Because I really don't want to keep drawing lands this whole time. Crackling Drake. Yeah, we can't do anything about that. Let's hope for a Chupacabra here. Opponent gets in, and, you know, we'll just lose control here because, you know, clearly we're not doing anything. Another Master Splicer is interesting. It is going to get 2 more, and that's going to make a 5/5 golem. Which, if they block with their Drake, we can kill. Unfortunately, we can't attack, so we're not going to do that. Joyra. What is this deck? What is happening? We're in... well, that's a blocker. Cloud Conceer. It also draws us a card, which is kind of important right now. Oh, then we hit another land. Alright, so... what's coming in next turn? Right now, we don't have a flying blocker, so we're taking 6. 7 if they play 1 instant or sorcery spell. If not, we have to prevent either of them from coming in. I guess we just swing him with the golem? Yeah. Put them to 5. End the turn. We're gonna not have anything here, so okay. Oh, alright, there it is. Yep. Yep, there it was. I didn't even think about that. Yep. Sure. Sure, you got us. Alright. Let's do it again. Jackal. It's a jackal. 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 No. Yes. This is actually decent. Keep this. Lose the Jungleborn Pioneer. Godless Shrine tapped. We are going to have to shock to play anything here. Actually, no, we don't. You know what? I want to get the Corpse Knight down, though, before the Dusk Legion Zealot. So, I don't know. Call me crazy. But it's what I'm thinking. Yep. And Dusk Legion Zealot. Go ahead. 5 Visitation's not bad. Sure, go ahead. Demir. What could we playing? What could we be playing here that's Demir? Or maybe they're not Demir. I don't know. Thought Erasure. Thought Erasure says a lot about what it is, what's going on. Did they get rid of the Divine Visitation? What do they get rid of? Interesting question here. I'm okay with them getting rid of the Gift of Paradise. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Sure. Yeah, I know. Also, I'm aware I should have put the Overgrown Tomb in there. That was silly of me. We'll just keep aggroing our opponents with what we've got now, I guess. Ritual of Soot to back us up for later. Alright, Grixis. Say Grixis control. Enters tapped, sure. Keep hitting them. Yep. So bolt a turn. We have a negate, which is pretty important, I think, right now. That seems like a very important thing. Are they gonna Thoughtseize, or not Thoughtseize, are they gonna Thought Erasure on a 1 unknown? Are they gonna get rid of our creatures? Discovery. Yeah, we'll let them Discovery. I think we need to use the negate more defensively. Opponent might be looking for land. They get rid of Bedevil, so yeah, maybe they really need a land. Or maybe they don't. Huh, who knows? Chupacabra is not what we want right now. So we will keep doing what we're doing. Opponent's got 4 cards in the yard. As Kanta is not flipping yet. Ritual of Soot will negate that. We do want to try and get in some more damage without them punishing us here. Put that out. End our turn. Opponent's at 5 cards. Not flipping yet. We need some more damage going on here. Cast down on the Corpse Knight. Let's go to combat. Attack them. Let's Cleansing Nova and attempt to get rid of the Search for Azcanta here. They might counter it. No, they don't counter it. All right, that's okay. We lost our enchantment, but I'm not as worried about that. Chandra is annoying. Chandra can tick down.
I can help with your not being on fire problem.
Yeah. Right, well, Risen Reef is not bad. Hitting a land off Risen Reef isn't ideal. Hmm. Yeah. They're just gonna keep using Chandra's removal, I guess. Yeah, they might get us here at the end. They have 6 life left. I don't know if we're gonna get to the 6 life. Well, let's like make them work for it. Oh no, and it used the blue mana again. Again, we have the problem with auto tapping. Well, we lost that anyway. We can't cast the Aviation Pioneer because of auto tapping, which I can't believe auto tapping messed that up. Oh, and then there's a Dragon God. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're done from here. This probably does it. Yeah. This hurts. It hurts. You hate to see it. Opponent's got enough stuff to kill any creature we play. Well, being 1 land short of Divine... being one short. Being one short. How do they, if we Divine Visitation, the next turn, Bolus makes us get rid of a thing. Chandra adds another thing. It can minus and kill the angel we get. Bolus can kill the Aviation Pioneer. Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't kill our angel on the board wipe, but yeah. They could get rid of the angel token, and that was what was gonna do it. Yeah. That was a really close one, but Grixis Control ended up pulling themselves together in the end. Oh, yeah, you're right. Bulls can copy the ability. That's, yeah. Oh. Manic Vandal. Good luck. Us. Good luck. Do we keep? We're on the play. Yeah, I mean, we have 2 draws to draw any color mana to kind of get started. We need literally any land to get started. That's another Yarok. That's not another land. Alright, we have Negate. Negate all the way. Oh! And, of course, we lose the gamble yet again. We lose the gamble yet again. Alright, Watery Grave. We will pay 2 life for the Watery Grave. Let's start with the Dusk Legion Zealot first, actually. Drawing our 3rd and final Yarok in the deck. So, we're not going to have to worry about getting our Yarok. We're good on that. Rekindling Phoenix. We have ways to deal with that, kind of. Risen Reef. Getting us a land. That's nice. We do want the land. No attacks. We're going to start getting hit by this Rekindling Phoenix. If we can get angels up, we're pretty fine. Jaya Ballard. 30, discard 3 cards. Huh. Alright. Let's pay 2 life so we can Cloudkin Seer and hold up negate. Risen Reef first, because we don't want to draw the land with that if we can put it on the battlefield. We do get a second negate. We have to discard it in a turn. No attacks. Discard a Yarok. Hopefully we don't need all three. We will negate that. Opponent can cast a second one, which would be really bad. Oh, okay. Alright. What do we have? Drill bit's bad. Yep, there goes the other Yarok. So we have to play Yarok this turn. We gotta get Yarok out of our hand, and if they kill Yarok, we're gonna have the longer uphill. There's Divine Visitation, which is nice, because that does give us an out for the way things are now. I don't want Jaya to ult, which means next turn we kind of have to swing in with everything that we can. Ritual of Soot is bad. Yeah. Yeah, opponent's got a lot of removal from our hand and our creatures.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, Chupacabra would have been really good. Alright, so Drowned Catacomb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can't. Alright. We can Risen Reef. Yep. It gains us life. Puts a land out. We can put this out on the Drowned Catacomb. And then that'll hold up negate. And then this is going to attack the Jaya Ballard. Because we need to. The Rekindling Phoenix is going to die. Which is whatever. But we gain 3 life, which I guess is something. Rekindling Phoenix comes back. 9. We can now cast the Divine Visitation and Master Splicer. I don't know if we're going to get to. But we could. Yep. Jaya. Oh, there goes our last Yarok. The bright side is I think Divine Visitation might be able to do some work here. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, let's go. Island. Divine Visitation. Master Splicer, making a 4/4 Flying Vigilant Angel. We discard a forest.
Fire is eternal.
Jaya Ultimates has access to roughly 1,000,000 cards. Knows everything in our hand. Knows we can't negate. Yeah. Well, the bright side is once they use all these cards, they don't get them back. Well, that's a bad one. Let's make them try to make them use the drill bit on it. Yeah, they're gonna probably put our Yarok out. They're looking, and that's probably what they're gonna do. I don't think it's gonna matter for their deck. I haven't seen anything that's gonna make it matter, but yep. And there's a Yarok. There's our Yarok. Yeah. Opponent hits us. punishing us for our insolence. We draw a Master Splicer. Opponent will kill our stuff here. Presumably playing Ritual of Soot to kill just the Angel token. I would not be surprised.
Let's hope for something good.
Yeah. Yeah, the Ritual of Soot to get rid of our Angel. We will block the Yarok. Not ideal. No. No, it's not. No. That's not great either. Yeah. Yeah, that's the end of today's lesson on how to get schooled by whatever that was. Oh, that one hurt. That's okay. We move on. We move on for bigger and better things. We want to Yarok some tokens out, make multiple angels. I really would love to get Field of the Dead going because that one is really fun to watch. So I'd love to see Thwack Boy. All right, Thwack Boy. Show me that what it means to be Super Saiyan Legend. Show me what it mean. Well, that's a lot of lands, but I mean, Risen Reef, Jungleborn Pioneer, sure. We wanna, alright. Aggro is like the bane of our existence. Anytime I do a deck on here, I'm like, oh, aggro. I feel like the main guy from Shadow of the Colossus, if any of you have ever played that game. He's like, aggro! Every like 5 minutes. Aggro! Aggro! And you're like, yeah, okay. We get it. The horse. Yeah. This guy's gonna get big. Negate is neat. Let's slow him down this way, and then we'll plan on settling the wreckage the turn after. So we'll block here, killing what we can. Opponent questions the move, because they probably want to cast cards, but they also probably want to bump this guy and so he can attack and we can't double block. Joke's on him. We're probably not going to do that, because they'll probably swing in first and see if they need to pump it. If they were, now I don't want to say if they were smart, because it implies if they don't do that then they're dumb. But you know, a smart move would be for them to swing and then pump first. Okay, so they pump here, which is nice because it means now we can just single block. Yeah, sure. We'll throw the token out in front of it. Our proud, brave 1/1 hexproof token. And then we'll just try to settle here if possible. If we have to, we can negate, block again, and then settle the following turn. Yeah, we'll let that resolve. We'll let our opponent swing into this. Hopefully they pump it. Yep. Does opponent even question the settle? They don't. We will remind them that settle has not yet rotated. I'm out of water. Yep, go ahead, get your black manyas. The following turn we will Yarok and then start our Risen Reefing. Yarok. Do we not have it? Black. Oh, no, we don't. Cancel. Alright, so let's... Gift of Paradise. Targeting this island. Go ahead. Then we will play Risen Reef. And then next turn we will Yarok. Yes, give us a land. So as to secure our ability to Yarok. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we draw land, we can also Yarok into another Risen Reef if they get rid of this Risen Reef. We'll see how they feel about removing this Risen Reef. Or if they can. I hope they cannot. As I enjoy having a Risen Reef. We will Yarok. Double trigger. Getting an Aviation Pioneer and a Divine Visitation. Nice. Breeding Pool, paying 2 life. Playing another Risen Reef. Getting 4 triggers. Hopefully getting like a Field of the Dead here would be really sweet. Vraska's Contempt, sure. Negate. Okay. A Chupacabra, not bad. And a land, an island. We do have 3 islands out. That's like all of our islands. Opponent. What is opponent gonna do here? Opponent. I mean, something's been holding up, but they haven't done anything. So either they have a full stop, or they're holding something and are waiting to use it for some reason. But I don't know why you would not stop for Risen Reef triggers. Oh, it's because they want to take our Yarok. Okay. Well... Okay. We will kill our own Yarok, unfortunately. We will do that if we need to. Yeah, go ahead. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which means we can play Divine Visitation. And we can Ravenous Chupacabra. Killing this Yarok. Awesome. No attacks. Pass our turn. Next turn, we can start doing things and holding up Negate and making a bunch of Angels. I'd love to draw Yarok again. Drawing into a Yarok would be really good. Yeah, go ahead. Opponent's down to 1 card in hand. If they swing here, we will take it. They don't swing. Alright, Ritual of Soot could be good later. We will play a Master Splicer, making a 4/4 Angel. We will Aviation Pioneer, making a 4/4 Angel. We won't attack. We'll wait till next turn. We'll hold up this Negate to protect our Angels from removal spells or a Ritual of Soot. Oathsworn Vampire we cannot stop, but that's okay. Opponent looks at our graveyard, looks at our Divine Visitation, and decides that you know, that's enough for them. That's enough. That's enough. They were okay. All right, so you know, that's the nice side of this deck. Having the second win con in Divine Visitation past Yarok is ideal. Yarok is like... Yarok is just like the Bam sauce. Yarok is the Tony Sacheries. Tony Sacheries of this deck. You know, you got this Esper Tokens type build going on. I'm not a big fan of this opener. I am a bigger fan of this opener. We'll get rid of the Divine Visitation for now. You know, it's the burst, the energy to give those double triggers, the burst of flavor, that X factor. Play Tapped Overgrown 2. Pellet Collector. Sure, go ahead. Play a Drowned Catacomb. Pass the turn. Oh, this Ritual of Soot is starting to look pretty good here. Play a Breeding Pool. Taps. Sure, go ahead. We are going to get hit here. This Ritual of Soot's going to go a long way, though. Sun Petal Grove. Ritual of Soot. Yep, go ahead. We can Ravenous Chupacabra. Yep, sure, go ahead. Some sort of Gruul aggro deck where they are not drawing cards. Let's Corpse Knight into Jungle Pioneer because they can't kill our 1/1 token. Hence why we want, you know, the Hexproof, that little extra utility, little extra something. We will block and trade with our little Hexproof guy here. Opponent, oh yeah, sure. That's, you know, whatever. Whatever. I see right through you. We will Chupacabra and get rid of the Firebrand here. Yeah. Oh, go attacking. Start bringing our opponent down with us. Yep, sure. Go ahead. That is, sure. I mean, I might have said that once or twice. Oh, yeah. You can take our Corpse Knight, but you can't take our freedom. Cloudkin Seer. Try to draw into a land. Not a land. Go attacking. We have a negate, which is nice. So we can actually at least leave the negate up. Opponent plays a Gruul Spellbreaker. Kind of annoying. Yeah. No blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're really close as far as the Field of the Dead. Play the Field of the Dead. Play Gift of Paradise on the Breeding Pool. Play a Cloudkin Seer to draw a card. It's a land. Alright, alright, alright. Go attacking. Put him to 3. Next turn we're going to start making zombies. As long as we don't die here. What's their pump spell before? Colossus. If they have another land into double Colossus, I guess they got us. I mean, sure. Opponent's not sure. You know, looks like they're curious about what they're going to do themselves. Good game. Alright, opponent's giving us the GGs. We will block the Spellbreaker here. So either do they have it? It has Trample. Gets us for 3. Do they have the Lightning Strike? Do they have it? We don't have Negate up. If they don't do it now, we will negate it so hard, so fast. Oh, they don't. Okay. Play a Watery Grave tapped. Play an Aviation Pioneer. Just back up in case for some reason something doesn't go right here. Okay. And then we got there. Whew. That was a close one. Good job, Massive. That was very close. Alright, yep. Ranking us up. Put us into Silver Tier 1. Awesome. We want a card, and it's a Kiora. Okay. You know, that's a neat card. I like Kiora. play. Do it again. Let's keep this gravy train rolling here. Jay Ronnie, good luck. I'm curious to see what you're running out here. No. Yeah, this is much better. Keep this, putting the Risen Reef to the bottom. Play the Watery Grave. Tapped and go. Want to see some work out of this Dusk Legion Zealot here. Nope. There we go. Get us some green mana or something. No, Ravenous Chupacabra is not the worst. We can at least cast it here in the future. Opponent shocks our Dusk Legion Zealot, sure. I'm always surprised when players use their removal that way. It seems such an odd choice to use a shock on a 1/1. We will draw Yarok. We can also cast Yarok, so that's, you know, there's big upsides here. We will kill the Drake. Go attacking. Opponent doesn't have the supplies for a Crackling Drake. They will Tormenting Voice, attempting to get more mana colors, probably more blue. Viashino Pyromancer, sure. Yeah, you can deal some damage to us. We will play this Yarok. Go swinging with the Cloudkin Seer. Next turn we can Gift of Paradise and gain 6 life, which is good. Sure, Viashino. Kind of want to draw something other than lands here. Would be pretty cool. Put this one here. Start holding up negates. We'll swing him with the Yarok and the Cloudkin Seer. Sure. We will negate that. Opponent have something else? Nope. Alright, cool. So we get rid of one of the Viashinos. We draw, or we gain 3 life. Everything going according to the Yarok plan. Which is just, you know, do a bunch of stuff and hope they're not upset about it. No blocks, we'll take the 2. His opponent's got the Lightning Strike Shock combo. Yep. Getting rid of our Yarok. Right before a Jungleborn Pioneer, which is kind of disappointing. I would have liked to get a little more out of that. Go attacking. Play a Jungleborn Pioneer. Make a Hexproof token. What was that one earlier? The Infuriate. Yeah, it has 1 red. Interesting card. Opponent is lacking on the blue. Looks like they're really struggling to find blue. Draw a card. Master Splicer. We'll play a Master Splicer. We'll all go attacking. Sure, you can kill our Chupacabra. Everyone always wants to block like the high value creature after it's ETB'd, which, I mean, I get. It's kind of a weird feeling, even though it doesn't really do anything. Alright, we have successfully flooded the board with seemingly random stuff. And opponent, having not drawn any blue mana, it's looking pretty out of luck. They might have like double Crackling Drake in hand. Yeah, I was gonna say if they don't put anything out on board, like we're presenting lethal, So, yeah. Yep, win us some coins. Thank you. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start the poll here now, too. It is 8 o'clock. We're going to start the poll. What pack do you want to see me open this stream? We can do M20, War, Ravnica Allegiance, or Guilds of Ravnica. All of those, great options. Cloud Conceer and Risen Reef are both castable cards in this hand, which I like. Opponent goes first, so we're going to have to play some Petal Grove in tapped. Guilds of Ravnica from Sammy Joe is the first vote going to our pack opening. So if anyone else would like to see Guilds, or if you would like to see something else, well, we're probably going to lose Yarok, maybe? No, Risen Reef, alright. I mean, I guess that does make sense. Alright, some Petal Grove. Go ahead. Duress, getting rid of our Divine Visitation. Yep. Hallowed Fountain tapped. Or, sorry, Godless Shrine tapped. Alright, Hitscan. Hi, welcome, Hitscan. Nice to see you in here. Alright, we're gonna play out the Cloud Conceer. Alright, so we have 2 votes for M20. We got a vote from Call Me Luck for M20. Hitscan's got M20. Sammy Joe's on Guilds. So we have 2 for M20. Right around 8:45 or so, we will open that pack, 8:45, 8:50, and we'll take a look. Discard a card. Discard the Aviation Pioneer. Go to combat. Get rid of the Davriel. Play a Hallowed Fountain tapped and pass our turn. Yeah, because next turn we can cast Yarok. We're not going to let them get another Davriel down. Cast the Yarok. Go attacking. Hit him. Opponent probably has a kill spell for the Yarok. I was going to say, I'm thinking of Mixilus' Cruelty. I was just about to say. Yep. Hello. Thank you for that, opponent. We will play a Dusk Legion Zealot. Try to draw into another Yarok or something. Gift of Paradise on this forest. This forest. Gain some life. Go attacking. Hit him for 2. We're in it for the long haul. Our opponent is in it to see lands in our hand. Play a Corpse Knight. Play the island, since they know it's in there. Go ahead and hit them. We're doing 5 damage a turn as of right now. Do they draw any lands? They are falling behind in the land area. Enters tapped. Field of the Dead would be a great card right now, because it will be faster than their removal. Oh, that's pretty annoying. Well, let's go attacking. Get him with this Cloud Conceer over the top. Play a Master Splicer. Do 2 more damage from the Corpse Knight. And we can go all in next turn. I don't think our opponent can come back from this. They have to have... Yeah, I was going to say, they're going to have like multiple kill spells or something like that. And they're only on 3 lands. So, did not look super promising. And we are almost back up to gold rank, which is nice. Yep. Alright, Kaya Bane of the Dead. Interesting card. I have seen some Vine Mares running around recently, so Kaya is actually not a bad card for like sideboard. We just haven't really... We haven't done any play with sideboard decks yet, because we haven't really had a lot of good cards as sideboard cards. Sideboard cards are really important, and if you don't have them, you might as well not get involved, honestly. We don't want this. Let's mulligan that. This is slightly better. Get rid of this Let's get rid of the Dusk Legion Zealot. That's actually a really good draw. I'm really happy we just drew that breeding pool. That does a lot for us. Pump's got these sweet Ugin sleeves. Alright, well, we're playing against elementals. And they're playing the fast elemental kind. So, and we are nowhere near casting this Ritual of Soot. Unless we double black. Dragon Boy B. There's an Ember Cat. Yep, go ahead and hit us. Isolated Chapel comes out. Risen Reef comes out. Risen Reef gets us another land, which is nice. And it's a black land. So that means Ritual of Soot can actually happen here. Opponent shocks that. Opponent casts another Thunderkin Awakener. They're coming in. Alright, well, now we will Ritual of Soot and get rid of all this stuff that they've put in. Opponent has Scampering Scorcher, which is pretty annoying, but we can handle a Scampering Scorcher. We've actually got good stuff for that. We're going to Risen Reef and a Jungleborn Pioneer here. I'd rather get the extra value. Another Master Splicer is actually pretty good. Yep. Alright, so now we have good blockers. Omnath is going to kill... Yeah, the Risen Reef. I was going to say, that was... Seems to be the best target. Yep. We will trade with that and trade with one of these. We can be much faster than our opponent under the current circumstance. So, as long as we keep drawing like this, we're actually in good shape. Jungleborn Pioneer is going to be really good here too. Yep, go ahead. I'd rather this actually be an elemental. Yeah, Risen Reef. Not that one though. Well, it's not a land. Overgrowth Elemental is annoying. Put it on... I mean, you can put it on the Locust God, but if you attack with him, I'm going to block. I'd actually really love to do that, please. Just that. I mean, sure. Opponent doesn't appear to have anything else going on. Oh, because they want to put another counter. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Alright, well, we will put out a Yarok. And we will... We will not attack. Next turn, this Master Splicer is going to be very good, I think. Yeah. They have a lot of value. We need, like... top-decking Chupacabra here would be very good. I would love to top-deck Chups. Ooh! Chandra Acolyte of Flame is very good with Risen Reef on the board. Yeah. I mean, yep, they have to attack with those. We will block and gain life. So, opponent's going to gain us life with that every turn at least. But then they have Elementals dying with Overgrowth. They have a lot of value. We actually, I think we just straight up need a board wipe. Master Splicer, making 2 5/5 golems. I will force the block on the Chandra. I'm sure they would really like to protect the Chandra. They probably have another Omnath in hand, which is less than ideal. Their stuff's getting big. We just kind of need like a Settle the Wreckage or a Cleansing Nova at this point. Or we need something to make 4/4 Angels in the air. We need like Divination plus Field of the Dead. Those would be very good. Oh, why do you sacrifice them? Why don't they get exiled? I'm facing a mass deck with Herald of Secret. Oh, Herald of Secret Streams. That's some sneaky tech. I like that. Here's Omnath. killing our Yarok, which is not good. Opponent, yeah. Opponent showing us the power of elementals in standard right now. Which, I mean, it's here. It's here and it's big. Yep, those are gonna die. They're gonna get more triggers. These overgrowth elementals are getting huge. No attacks. Oh, this is less than ideal. Yeah, we need Cleansing Nova like next turn, and even then, our opponent is got a full grip back again, just because of this Risen Reef and these elementals. Yeah. Yep. Yep, another Chandra. Yeah. Opponent's at 32 life. Even if we had Cleansing Nova, we're not coming back from that. I do really want to build a Yarok deck with elementals too. Yarok is so fun. Elemental or double triggers is so much fun, and I would love to build. I have the Teamer Elemental deck that I've been using a little bit in my free time. I would probably like to make a build with Yarok and just win by outvaluing our opponent. Yeah, with like Risen Reefs and stuff like that. That'd be fun. This one is, it's okay. We're missing blue mana, but we have Gift of Paradise. Field of the Dead out of the gate. Alright. Says a lot about what we're going up against. Field of the Dead. Although it keeps them off colors.
These little guys are great.
Godless Shrine tapped.
Oh, they're so cute.
Why do I
Say
hear...
hi to my fiery friends.
You guys hear? Why is the Chandra audio going off repeatedly? Gift of Paradise on the swamp. Oh no! All right. Opponent looks like they're also playing another like Teamer Elementals. Ghosts. The ghost of Chandra's self-respect after she's been reprinted 1,000 times in front of God and country. Shame on you, wizards, for tricking her out like that. Simply not very unbecoming of a young pyromancer. Hey! So this looks like an elemental deck, but Chandra Spitfire is kind of a weird include, so we'll see. We'll see what other kind of shenanigans they're up to. They are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. They're pretty much at the land point, and we're not even close, which is less than ideal. I guess we put a Risen Reef out of our own. We need more blue mana. Prison Realm can be good. Opponent plays any land here, just about. They're gonna probably start making creatures. If they play an elemental and they hit a land, they're gonna start making zombies. They're doing it. Man, Risen Reef is just so good. Oh, this again? This again? We were just here. We were just here. And now we're back. Back in the pit of despair. Steam Vents does not... Oh, that one does. Alright, yep. Yep, now that's between that and the Chandra and the Risen Reef, you know, we've had enough of that. That's... Ugh. Disgusting, really. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Alright. We're gonna try this again. That's okay. This is just, just how it is sometimes. Elementals are very good. They're, call me impressed. I'm very impressed with the way they've performed. I'll keep this. It's a little slow. I could use green mana, but Overgrown Tomb would be ideal. Would be an ideal draw. Well, that's not the ideal draw we wanted, but we get another shot. Nope, and then we get another shot. Now we just want to draw kind of any land, since now we're kind of started and not hit them. Alright, there's another land. Let's hold the Field of the Dead. Play this. Hit them and wish we had green mana for this Risen Reef. I wouldn't mind them playing a creature here. Better. I wish it was a better creature than that. This one looks like... Is this Yarok Elementals? Ooh, Woodland Cemetery is green mana. So, does our opponent stop that? They do. Alright. That's less than ideal. It's not the road we would wanted to travel down. Opponent's playing... Yeah, it looks like 4-color elementals with Yarok. This looks like they're playing... And we get to play another elemental deck in a row. The third in a row. This is the world of Standard that we are moving into, so... Hope y'all are pleased with it. Because this is what you're going to be seeing for a while. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, opponent. Leafkin Druid. Shua. White mana would be good. That's not white mana. We will play Jungleborn Pioneer, leaving our opponent baffled, confused, and full of rage. We will play Chupacabra into a Leafkin Druid that we forgot is also a card on their board, and continue along. Opponent looks at 3 cards in their hand. Looks somewhere else. Looks back at the 3 cards in their hand. Looks somewhere else. Looks... Alright, and then finally decides it's time to run their finale into our negate. Well, I want to play this Master Splicer, but I also want to negate another finale. I don't think they have a second finale, but if I Master Splicer and they do have a finale, things look really bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to combat, and we're going to swing with both of these. And we're going to have them block there, and hopefully block... No, take 2. Alright. And then we'll end the turn, and hold up this negate for another finale. Hoping our opponent thinks the same thing we thought, which was there's no way they can have a second copy of that card right now. So conveniently, we'll take the 1. We will play a Dusk Legion Zealot. Hopefully draw land. Play an island. Pass the turn. We probably should have attacked there, but we forgot. Opponent's gonna play Growth Spiral. Growth Spiral can resolve. Opponent plays a land. They have 1 card left in their hand. We draw a Risen Reef, which is pretty good. I am going to Risen Reef as opposed... Actually, let's Master Splicer. Let's do Master Splicer. Go to combat. Swing in with our Jupiter Jungleborn. Bounce off the Leafkin Druid. Yep. Nothing happens. We hold up this negate again. Risen Reefs is annoying. Yeah. They reveal... Reveal that? Yeah, they reveal and play a land with it. We get our own Risen Reef for double Risen Reef. Is it worth it? It's not worth it yet. We still need to hold up this negate for like a divine something. So we'll Risen Reef. Take action. Field of the Dead is now active. We start swinging in with these. Opponent's gonna block our creatures. Kill the healer of the glade, alright. Still have this negate up. And opponent scoops it up. Okay. Opponent couldn't get through there, and we were just slowly taking over the board. Yep. Keep playing. Hopefully looking to hit gold rank tonight would be ideal. If we get another win here, if we get one win before we get 2 losses, or wait, no. No, if we get one win, if we win before we lose, we're in. If we lose, we have to win twice. Yeah. Sure, we have the Dusk Legion Zealot. We're 1 blue short of Risen Reef, 1 black short of Chupacabra. We've got a 3-color spread on our lands. I'm okay with this. There's a Yarok. Play a Temple Garden. Get rid of this Bola statue. Against the Fork. Thunderherd Migration. Alright. Looks like we're playing dinos. We would like blue mana. Dusk Legion Zealot into a forest. Okay. Need a second black, too, to get rid of this Ripjaw. Another Risen Reef! Don't do this to us. Don't do it. Next turn we can play the Master Splicer, then we could, like, double block the Ripjaw Raptor, but... Alright, we need to get this value train turned on here. Oh, boy! Alright. Yep, and they're going to draw a card. Yeah. That's another card that needs blue that isn't blue. Okay. We could use black mana pretty badly. We could use them not touching our stuff really badly. Yep. Yeah, that's bad, because now we can't double block. We're going to have to take 9, because I don't want them drawing cards. I'd rather us draw like a board wipe. We can block next turn. There's blue mana. Alright, we're late to that party, but oh boy. Yarok. Alright, any fight spell is going to kill the raptor. So that's nice. We can also block and only take 4. It doesn't seem good. Wait, oh, that's got flash! No! And that's the game. Man. Alright, now we have to win twice to get to gold. Man, dinos... I didn't see dinos for a long time, and then all of a sudden I saw dinos a lot again, and they were just... they were, like, really good all of a sudden. I don't know if they were just struggling in the meta previously, and then now where aggro has been good, they happen to be the better aggro. No, I don't like this mana spread. I do like this mana spread. Keep this. Lose... Lose the Gift of Paradise. I kind of want to keep the... Yeah. I kind of want to keep the Chupacabra more. Dinah's dead. I've only seen Rotting Regisaur. See, that's for a long time. Yeah, okay. Very recently, I saw Rotting Regisaur doing that fun stuff. But then recently, like, I've just been seeing a lot of Dino decks. Like, today, yesterday, and, like, a few days before that. Just, they've been really prevalent in my matchups and just very aggressive. Look at this Kumena speaker, too. Man. They made it big fast. They made it big boy. Enters tapped. Dusk Legion Zealot. Draw us a card. Please be mana. Want to get to this Yarok. Well, no. We can at least block with the Dusk Legion Zealot. Water Tap Weaver. Tapping down our Corpse Knight. That's actually okay. Alright, well, that is 4. It's not black mana. Master Splicer is good. We can trade with the Kumena speaker. And it takes our opponent down 2 life because of our Corpse Knight, which is pretty nice. 1 more mana means Yarok. So we've got the color spread to get out Yarok with any land. As long as it's not like Field of the Dead, which is our 1 land that enters tapped. Oh, that's pretty annoying. We will double block the Kumena speaker. I'd really like to get a land for Cleansing Nova here, actually. Alright, well, that's pretty good. Yep, let's Cleansing Nova. And then next turn we'll Yarok, and then by then hopefully they'll have played 2 creatures and we'll get a lot of value out of the Chupacabra. Play the Yarok. And opponent, yeah, alright. Opponent couldn't play through the Cleansing Nova, which is nice. Alright, so now we are in a position where, what do we get? Oh, an Ashiok. That's a nice card. That's actually a really good card. I'm glad to get that one. Alright, so we're in a position where we can lose once and still, we only have to win once in our next 2 losses. So we could lose 1 and still only have to win 1. So let's try to get to our road to gold here. Let's get there. Is this going to be our road to gold? Well, we're a green or a blue short from Risen Reef. We're a black short on Corpse Knight. We have the negate. We go first. Breeding Pool into negate into hopefully Risen Reef. But maybe, I mean, we can still class Cloud Concealer. I think we're okay. I think this is probably fine. If we draw black mana and we miss being able to cast Corpse Knight on turn 2, that's a reasonable loss. That's a reasonable thing to be okay with. Opponent's not sure if they're keeping, I think, here. Breeding Pool tapped. Opponent's just hanging out. A lot of slow players recently. We had him on our stream last night as well. Just there we are. There you are. There you are, opponent. I do kind of like that. That is what we wanted for Risen Reef. So we are going to Risen Reef on turn 3. Opponent's not, looks like they're not going to do anything, which is kind of nice. Alright, Risen Reef on turn 3. Game's getting a little laggy. There we go. Alright, Gift of Paradise is fine. Opponent plays their own Risen Reef. So we're playing another Teamer Elementals? That's what it looks like. Let's play Field of the Dead since we're not going to do anything else. Cloud Concealer. Put the Risen Reef trigger in front. Put that on the board. Draw a Ritual of Soot. Go attacking. I will trade with their Risen Reef. I'll trade my Risen Reef with their Risen Reef because I, you know, we've seen what it can do. So that's a trade I'm willing to make. Our opponent is probably not, so we do get a free damage if they take it. Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah, we'll trade Risen Reefs. That's okay. I like this. I'm okay with that. And now we have the Gift of Paradise to make double black for Chupacabra and for Ritual of Soot. Ritual of Soot can come in very handy here shortly. 1, 2, 3, put that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we can Chupacabra this next turn. We can Gift of Paradise into Chups. Play this. Play Gift of Paradise on this Plains. Then we will Chupacabra, getting rid of this Risen Reef. Taking them off Risen Reefs is huge. I mean, like you guys saw, we had like 3 matches in a row of just getting tarnished by Risen Reefs. So, you know, good riddance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 5 lands for our Field of Dead. I would like some more. Another Risen Reef. Alright. And a Lightning Stormkin. So, I think we Ritual of Soot this next turn. Because then we can still swing in with the Chupacabra. And we can also play the Cloudkin Seer. Opponent goes swinging. Hits us for 2. And we have a Cleansing Nova, which is nice if we need it later. So let's go to combat first. We'll go attacking. Opponent's not going to block with their Risen Reef. I hope they don't. Actually, if they do, maybe we don't even do that. Okay, yeah. Then we're going to Ritual of Soot. Then we're going to Cloudkin Seer, draw a card, hopefully a land, play a Woodland Cemetery. We're at 6 lands, and, you know, I think we're in pretty good shape. Opponent has a lot of cards in their hand, but they're down 3 Risen Reefs, and that's a huge engine in the Elementals deck. Like, you know, Scampering Scorchers, things like that aren't gonna do great unless they're followed immediately by like an Omnath. Cloudkin Seer, sure. They have the Cloudkin Seer art. We do not. It's just a Cloud Seer. This one is the full kin. It's gone full kin on us. Opponent plays, there's another Scampering Scoundrel. Alright, I'm glad none of these came out into Risen Reefs. We might just Cleansing Nova here. Put our opponent way back. Actually, let's wait. Field of the Dead. Go ahead. Let's go attacking. See what we can get rid of. Opponent's thinking about blocks, maybe. Opponent lets it come in. Alright. We end our turn. The nice thing is, our opponent might think we have like a Settler Wreckage, but they can play out a ton of creatures and just and be like, oh, wait to attack for the settle. But then we can Cleansing Nova and we'll lose a bunch of stuff, but with this Field of the Dead, you know, we're fine. Omnath is going to deal the damage to the Choop. Everybody wants... Oh, no, to us. Okay, I thought they were going to target the Choop. I was like, everybody wants to target, like, the high value ETBs. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and pick a guy. Pick somebody. Pick somebody to be the big honcho here. Opponent puts it on top. You gonna play out another Elemental? I would kind of like it if you did. Play out like your last Risen Reef. Creeping Trailblazer. Okay. Well, this is gonna seal our Cleansing Nova. Oh, and a Lightning Stormkin. Okay. We're gonna take some damage here, but then we're gonna clear this board. So we will stop 3 of this. Take a bunch of damage. Go to 6. play a Cleansing Nova to destroy all creatures. Play a Glacial Fortress. Oh, yeah, we should have had the Corpse Knight in. Alright, well, Corpse Knight. Our bad. Opponent plays that. We'll negate that. Try to protect our Corpse Knight. We'll go attacking. Now we just need to keep drawing lands, really. Alright, pass our turn. We can Vraska's Contempt any creature that comes out. Creeping Trailblazer, that's fine. Do we have a follow-up? We have a Rabid Bite. Alright, well, we will get rid of the Trailblazer so the Rabid Bite won't be able to hurt our Corpse Knight either. We'll also gain 2 life, which is pretty relevant here since we're down to 6. Rabid Bite, nothing left to fight. Go attacking. Hit him to 5. Master Splicer put him to 3. And they need a sweeper. Or like a Scampering Scorcher would actually be good. Alright, and there we got it. Alright, I'm glad we played through. Yeah, getting rid of Risen Reefs there I think was real big. And we are into gold tier 4. So, awesome work, everybody. Glad we got there. And, you know, we still got some time, so let's keep grinding in. I've been pretty happy with the performance of this deck so far. The nice thing is, like, you can kind of just keep pushing through. Since all of our creatures come in with an additional creature, having that extra blocker is sometimes really big. So, Alberto Castro, good luck. We don't have a Corpse Knight. We have a Dusk Legion Zealot. We don't have a Gift of Paradise. We'll keep anyway. Alright, well, you know. Sure, opponent. We'll say hello that way. Gateway Plaza. Woodland Cemetery is a good draw here. That's actually a really good draw. Dusk Legion Zealot drawing into white mana? No, Hinterland Harbor. Okay, that's still not bad. Toll the Invasion. Reveal a non-land card. Yeah, go ahead. Take the Gift of Paradise, maybe? Or the Master Splicer? Maybe Master Splicer? The Gift of Paradise. Okay. Woodland Cemetery. Gift of Paradise on the Swamp. Yep. Go attacking. We'll trade with the Amass token here. That's fine. Temple of Silence. Opponents up to 4 lands on theirs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the ones in our hand. So we'll see if they're faster on getting the lands out than we are. Hinterland Harbor. Let's put out Corpse Knight. That's fine. And we'll pass our turn. So what do you guys think of the new commanders they spoiled today? I know we had a little conversation at the beginning, but what do you guys think? Do you think there's something special? I don't think there's anything special. I don't think I've seen anything that has really stood out to me as like, whoa, here we go. But that's okay. That's okay. I think the sets will do what we kind of want them to do in their own way, and that's fine. Master Splicer. You haven't seen them. I encourage you to take a look. In fact, hold on. Give me 1 sec. I'll post the link here in the chat. We will go attacking. Hit our opponent. I will post where I go for spoilers here. Opponent mortifies our golem. That's kind of a pain. Liliana's Triumph will sack the Master Splicer. Yep. And here you go, hit scan. Those are the spoilers. Vraska's Contempt in our hand, still pretty good. Play the Hallowed Fountain. Play a Dusk Legion Zealot. Draw a card. Lose a life. Opponent also loses a life. We will Vraska's Contempt the Midnight Reaper. Because they're down to 2 cards in hand, and Midnight Reaper is going to add value to that if they can get some creatures out. So let's help prevent that. Next turn, this Temple Garden is going to turn on our Field of the Dead. Their Field of the Dead is not on here. You cannot take our Temple Garden, opponent. We will Risen Reef first, actually. That sounds pretty good. Opponent makes a sack a creature. We'll sack the Dusk Legion Zealot. Risen Reef. Sure, go ahead. Trigger. Get the triggers going. Yep, Chupacabra's great. Let's Chupacabra. Take out their zombie army here. Play a Temple Garden tapped, getting us a zombie from our Field of the Dead. Getting another damage in. Hitting him for 2 down to 8. Presenting almost lethal. We're real close. If we get a land, honestly anything, that, yeah, that's pretty good. Sure. Yep, double trigger, Risen Reef, Cleansing Nova. All right. Jungle Pioneer. Sure. Let's get out the Jungleborn Pioneer. Get 2 more damage in. Let's all go attacking. We can get him for 5, and then opponent doesn't have a lot of options there. They have to do something really good. Yeah, you can take out our Corpse Knight. You have a board wipe. Oh! Oh my god! That's one of the best board wipes they could get. Alright, well, we'll make a zombie token, and we'll pass our turn. Oh, and it doesn't turn on their Field of the Dead! It doesn't turn on! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, good game, opponent. That was. Oh. Does opponent get the land or get anything to get him out of this? I don't. No, and then he get another land. Oh, another land that doesn't match. I feel bad. But at that point, I wonder, why are they running the Field of the Dead? Because, you know, the Field of the, like, you have to have enough lands for it, and I'm sure they do. But it looks like, unless they were off a color, black, having 2 colors of Field of the Dead seems really difficult. When it enters the battlefield, gain 3 life and draw a card. That's a pretty good card. Good enough to probably put in, like, our Esper Yarok build at some point. But you are all probably aware of what time it is, 8:45. So it is that time where we're going to open a pack. Right now I have 2 votes for M20, 1 vote for Guilds of Ravnica. I will give a few more minutes here, just kind of chit-chatting real quick, talking about, for anybody who wants to vote, if they want to change their vote, do anything like that. So within the next, like, 2 minutes, right now it looks like M20. But, yeah, so hit scan. We have here these new Commander spoilers. And one of the things they promised us are good reprints. We're only getting, I think they said, 17 new cards a set, or 7 new cards a set. Some number like that. It's not a lot of new cards. Which means there's a lot of reprints in these decks, which means, to me, that they've got to be thinking about the reprint value on cards that need reprints. Because not only have people wanted those reprints, people have asked for the reprints. It was one of the major criticisms of Commander 2018. Now they're saying that they have so few new cards in the set, and they've promised better reprints. One of the reprints they've given us so far, spoiled, is Seedborn Muse. Now, if you don't know Seedborn Muse, it's a 3 and 2 green, so a 5-drop, 2/4 spirit that says untap all permanents you control during each player's untap step. It's a really good card. For a while, it was at like $20, like a while ago, and then it got reprinted in Battle Bond, and it went way down. Then it was creeping back up again. Now they say it's going to be in Commander. Seedborn Muse is an okay reprint. Like, it's a solid reprint. It's a good card. We really just have to wonder, are all of them going to be on par with Seedborn Muse in terms of value? Because they could probably go a little higher. I hope they are, and I know that's a little complainy, but the State of Magic is one that it's real hard to just show up with little money and get really involved, especially the way that most people want to, to build their own decks and express themselves and do that kind of stuff. So we'll see in the coming days leading up. August 23rd is when the Commander 2019 product drops. If you have a favorite, go ahead and put in the chat if you got a favorite. Right now, I have an Animar Morph Commander deck. It's a really fun one. It was a budget build that it started as a budget build. It slowly has improved, mostly in terms of lands, let's be honest. And mine plays as Oops All Permanence Secret Primal Surge win. So it's really fun because you're just like getting a ton of value, putting a ton of free creatures out, engine, draw some cards. Finally, if you hit Primal Surge, you just put your entire deck on the board. And it's a blast, and I really love it. So I'm excited to get some new pieces through Cadena, and tried to get some new toys to play within the Animar deck, prompting me to play it more, because I actually haven't played it all that much. I'm also a little excited about the Jeskai Commander, which, Morph seems pretty good. Like, Morph is a fun mechanic. It's one that they could improve upon. They could include some new things. So I'm happy to see that that's one of the ones being used. Flashback is very powerful. I think overall that deck might end up having the most power in it. Sivine's Reclamation has been spoiled. It's 2 and a white for a sorcery. And it's basically Sun Titan on a sorcery. Return target permanent card with a CMC 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If the spell is cast from your graveyard, you may copy the spell and choose new targets. So you play it for 3, get back a permanent. In white, that could be a fetch land. It could be, a ton of different stuff. Flashback for 4 and a white. So for 1 less mana, you get double effect. For 1 less mana than paying for it twice, you get it twice. And that's pretty strong. That's only a certain number of purpose. But in a deck like a flashback deck, you're probably going to be copying it more times than that. Who knows? So that's, I'm pretty happy with the way things are looking. I'm excited to see what kind of changes and stuff they have. But moving on from Commander, we're going to open our pack. And although we got a last minute push again from Sammy Joe for guilds, we do have 2 votes for M20. So we're going to go over here. Oh, no, cancel. No, get out of here. Go to packs. And we're going to open a pack of Core 20. Let's take a look, all right? And go here. Open our pack. And we have... All right, we got an uncommon wild card, which is nice. I'm pretty sure we're full on all these other cards. And Icon of Ancestry. I have seen Icon of Ancestry see a little bit of play in EDH recently. I saw some people pulling them out of packs. I don't know about for Standard. Look at the top 3 cards. Real creature card. It could be a piece for Elementals, but Elementals seems like it's got such a strong engine, you just don't even need it. I suppose Goblins could use a card like Icon of Ancestry in Standard. Do you use it in Elementals? I think it's a good card in Elementals. I don't think it's a bad card. But to me, it just seems like they don't need the help. Because, you saw the world we're living in with Chandra, Acolyte of Flame, with Risen Reef, and just getting trigger after trigger. I play my own Elemental deck where I've gone through the whole deck. I've gone to where I have no cards left in library because I've just Risen Reef down to the bottom. So, it's not a bad card in that deck. I wonder how necessary I find it personally. But it has a job. It does have a purpose. It's definitely not a useless card. I'm curious to see what other decks it could slot in standard. I don't see a lot of tribal standard stuff rolling around right now. Occasionally I see some elf ball type stuff, but very little. Same for you know the one I just mentioned it. Goblins. Goblins, very rare I see a goblins deck. Vampires. I mean, sure, maybe vampires actually is a vampire. That seems like actually a really good one for vampires. So, yeah. If you have any deck ideas, deck submissions, please, 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 I would love for people to start submitting decks, because I would love to build something as close to that deck as possible with what I have. If you have any deck ideas, deck submissions, please submit them to, on our Twitter. Please send them in our Twitter at MTG_PStorm, or you can find on YouTube, comment under the videos on YouTube under Possibility Storm. We also have a suggestion box here on Twitch. If you scroll down on the page where you watch the channel, if you scroll down, there's a suggestion box, and you can put it in there. Please, 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 I would love to be able to show off some of the sweet, awesome jank ideas that you guys come up with. You know, we all love to throw a bunch of cards in a hat and say maybe. So if you want to hand me your hat, just let me know, and we'll see what we can do. But for everybody that came out tonight, thank you so, so much. Like I said, if you want to follow us, you can follow us on Twitter at MTG_PStorm. You can find our replay videos on YouTube under Possibility Storm. You can also follow us on Twitch. We are trying to get to affiliate, so if you have any friends who are interested in Arena or Magic or anything like that, please, please, please have them come watch the show, follow the show, chat with us during the show, anything like that. We can start making extra content, start doing more stuff, branching out and doing stuff that you guys want to do. We love to be involved. We're all, kind of in this together. So if you guys could do any of that stuff, it's a huge help. Just coming out and watching has been a great help. And I hope to see you guys in the stream in the future. We'll see you guys on Sunday. And you guys all have a great night. Later.